The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hi, this is Mia Mosinzia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing: Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People, based upon a real-life relationship, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon. Do read it. I'm sure you'll love it. It's www.miamosinzia.com and www.amazon.com/Mia
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, check out the latest novel by well-known award-winning author Mia Mosinzia of No Time for Love, called Missing: An Extraordinary Relationship Between Two Ordinary People, based on real-life events that go through 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and the ones you love be the first to go missing. Check out the book on Amazon. Other retailers available on all formats today. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com and over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, Amazon, Audible, coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. Heard worldwide on Geo7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. Well, here are 2 wonderful ladies who have come together to do a special Christmas edition of the Mike Wagner Show, and these guys are just feeling like Christmas. And we have a lady who's been on my show who grew up in the Midwest, and she's in the Nashville area as well, too. She was previously on with Prove It, and also her breaking release as well, too. And we also have a lady on here. She teamed up, and she was originally from California and in the Nashville area. She got started an entertainment career at the age of 5, working professionally on a number of things, and worked with a number of great actors. And live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios somewhere in the United States, the 2 very multi-talented ladies, Elizabeth Lyons and Corri English. Ladies, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us, and Merry Christmas.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh, it's great to have you guys as well, too. So, Elizabeth, we had you on before, too. It's great to have you back, by the way. You were on talking about Prove It, Brave Enough, and more, and you just have an amazing story to talk about and how you got started, and also, top into iTunes charts and everything, and you also open up for a number of country superstars, Florida Georgia Line, Blake Shelton, and more. And Corri, you got a really good start in your career, starting off working in theater, commercials, voiceover. You also worked in some movies as well, too, like Runaway Jury with Gene Hackman, Dustin Hoffman, John Cusack, and a lot more as well, too. And you guys are coming together to talk about Feelin Like Christmas. And before we get into all that, tell us how you first guys came together.
We actually met because Elizabeth was introduced to me through a mutual friend. I released my first song as a solo artist earlier in the year, last May. It was called Rosé All Day. And I partnered up with this awesome winery called Dow Vineyards. And we released a video and song together where I went out to the vineyard, shot a music video out there, and they have just been great supporters of my music career. And we have a great relationship. And one of the winery owners introduced me to Elizabeth because he thought we had similar energy, wanted us to meet. He FaceTimed me while he was with Elizabeth and kind of pitched out the idea of all coming together to spread a little Christmas joy, doing a Christmas song together. Elizabeth and I immediately clicked and started planning for her to come up to Nashville and do a song together. So I called my friend Danny Meyer, who's an awesome writer and producer. And we all got together. We had tons of Christmas decorations, and we drank a lot of wine. At one point, I think we said we were 3 bottles of wine in and 2 songs in. And that's how Feelin Like Christmas was born.
Wow, that is something. And Elizabeth, you're on this whole thing, and you got you're on the show before too. And quickly tell us how you got started.
Yeah, so I started playing classical piano when I could start reading and writing letters, and then got into church choir, had my first solo in church, and then started doing musical theater and dance classes, and just fell in love with performing and music and putting on shows in the backyard with my sisters for our neighbors. And then I moved down to Nashville. I did musical theater, and then I moved down to Nashville when I was 18 and started interning in music publishing and learning the business side of the industry, and caught the Nashville bug and moved down to Nashville and transferred to Vanderbilt University. And while I was in college, continued my internship and then started writing and recording music for myself and got the confidence to be an artist. And pursue that and released my first EP my senior year of college, and it became an album all-time bestseller, and did a secondary small market radio tour where then this song charted on Music Row, and then became a song on Sirius XM The Highway, which was so cool. And ever since then, I started booking myself and kind of using my charting and of it being an iTunes all-time bestseller and then also being played on Sirius XM The Highway to start booking myself at shows, and have opened up for Luke Bryan, Sam Hunt, and Blake Shelton, and a bunch of other artists that I grew up listening to and just love. And I just love what I do every day.
That's amazing, and you seem to enjoy what you do. And Corri, you got your start basically in theater as well too. You worked with Gene Hackman, Dustin Hoffman, John Cusack. You also been in Mrs. Washington Goes to Smith. I'm trying to read all this here. And, of course, you're also a singer-songwriter. You also fronted a modern country band, which you've been on CMT as well, too, and also did some television film work. You also did some songwriting. And tell us how you got started.
Yeah, really it all started with music. My dad was a musician, and so he used to pull my sister and I up on stage with him. And that came full circle when I released a single this past summer where I got my dad and my sister to collab with me on the song. So that was awesome. But I grew up in a family really of entertainers, and then went on to do theater and eventually a lot of television, film, and voiceover. So I moved out to LA and really spent a very long time working on camera, and had the opportunity to do a lot of really cool television shows and films and all that kind of stuff. But I always did music on the side. I always wanted to put more of a focus on it. And I started playing in a duo called Broke Down Cadillac, and really worlds collided. And I was able to put a lot of my music that I was creating with the band in a lot of television shows and movies. And that led to us going overseas to perform for troops in Iraq and Kuwait. And then spending a lot of time in Nashville because there's so many great writers and producers here in Nashville. And so cut to several years later, my husband actually took a job in Nashville because he works in the music industry. So at that point, I was able to really start getting into the co-writing scene of Nashville, writing for and with a lot of other artists in town, and then eventually decided that it made sense for me to put out my own solo project. And so that's what I've done this past year, and despite a crazy year, it's been a lot of fun to really put more of a spotlight on the music and really lean into that in a way that I never have before.
Wow, that is amazing. You're off to a great start as well. And what was that one moment that precisely influenced you into what you're doing today?
I mean, for me, it had to have started with my dad and that time, as a little kid getting to experience being sort of a little kid working professional. So I got a taste of what the entertainment industry was like. And then I feel like I was very lucky to, along that path, have continued encouragement to keep going at a time when, sometimes the entertainment industry can be pretty brutal. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I just had a lot of little signs that kept me kind of moving in that direction. And I think I took a moment briefly when I went to college at UGA, and I was like, do I want to go to law school? I have a lot of family who works in law. Is there something else I want to do? And really, I had spent so much time already building a career in the entertainment industry that it just felt like where I was supposed to be. It felt like home to me. And I feel like I've been super lucky to have made a career out of it.
It sounds like you've done a really good job with it. And who are some of your favorite actors, singers, and musicians growing up?
Oh my gosh. Well, my dad always played the Beatles, the Everly Brothers, Bruce Springsteen. A lot of that, classic rock kind of stuff still holds a very special place in my heart. And on the acting front, I mean, there's a reason Meryl Streep is like everyone's favorite, and that's because she's amazing. And she has always been someone that I have really just admired the career of so much, the roles she plays and the ways she plays them. There's just no other like her.
And it sounds like it, too. We'll talk about some of the songs they've done. We'll also be playing Feel Like Christmas in just a minute. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition way. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, check out the latest novel by well-known award-winning author Mia Motion Zia of No Time for Love called Missing, an extraordinary relationship between two ordinary people based on real-life events that go through 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion, and the ones who love be the first to go missing. Check out the book on Amazon and other retailers, available on all formats today. Also, The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com and on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, Amazon, Audible. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. Take The Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here at terrific musicians Elizabeth Lyons and Corri English, and their new Christmas song, Feelin Like Christmas, in this Christmas edition here on The Mike Wagner Show. And maybe just to recap, Elizabeth, as well, too, and tell us about your songs, Prove It, Brave Enough, and what have you done lately since the last time we talked?
Oh, man. Well, I moved into a new house, my first house with my husband, which has been really fun to get everything moved, and I love organizing stuff weirdly, like the home edit, is my favorite, one of my favorite shows on Netflix right now. So that's been interesting. But also I recorded 3 songs in the last, when I was in Nashville with Corri about, I think 2 weeks ago, and recorded 3 songs when I was there, and working on my first full-length album, which I'm so excited about. So should be out this spring or this summer, kind of up in the air, but I'm really excited about the new music that I've been writing and recording. So been busy.
Wow, that is amazing. When can we expect your new work?
Oh, man, I think this spring or summer, with everything going on with coronavirus and stuff, I'm all the festivals and shows I'm booked for this next summer, but if they don't happen, I don't know. We'll see if I decide to put it out or not. It's kind of up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, of course, as always, keep us up to date. I love to hear what you got. And Corri, you also appeared in Runaway Jury with Gene Hackman, Dustin Hoffman, and John Cusack. You also were in House of Fears, Broken Window, Killer Pat, and more. And also, you fronted up a country band, Broke Down Cadillac. And tell us about some of the films you've been in, and what's it like working with Gene Hackman, Dustin Hoffman, and John Cusack, and some of the greats out there.
Well, Runaway Jury was one of the first films that I was in right after I moved to LA. So I had done a lot of television growing up in Atlanta, but that was really the one that was very formative for me. And working with those guys, first of all, they're just amazing humans. And it was also, there was no better education for me as a young actor than to just watch them on set every day. So that was a really fortunate thing that happened for me in so many ways. And then from there, I really, my friends joke that they can just be flipping around some procedural drama and see me pop up, any random day. And then I've actually been, I've gotten to be in a lot of horror movies, which is fun because I've gotten to run around with that chainsaw or have a fight with a scarecrow.
Ooh, scary.
Swim in a tank of dead bodies. In fact, right now, a series called Holliston, that I'm a series regular in, is airing on Shudder and on Amazon Prime. And I believe they're about to release a Christmas special, and that's a ton of fun. It's a horror-com. So it feels like you're watching Friends or Big Bang Theory. However, someone's head might explode. So, it's a quirky comedy, so much fun to work on. And in that show, I've gotten to also use some music in it and sing on the show. And so that's a ton of fun for me. And the other project that I've been working on for about 8 months now is adding a new baby to our family.
Oh, congratulations.
Yay. Thank you very much. I have 2 little boys, and we're adding a little sister. So, and then aside from that, really, I think I'm doing what most people are doing, is I'm doing my entire to-do list from 2020 and 2021.
Wow.
Right? Isn't that what we're all doing? That's the plan.
Oh, my gosh. You certainly are keeping busy. And Elizabeth, would you be interested in being in a horror movie with Corri English? She might call you one day.
Oh my gosh. Only if she's in it, because I'm so terrified of scary movies. She knows this about me, but I just can't. So I'm like, oh my God, being in one, shooting one, I guess maybe would make it less scary. But I can't even go through a haunted house. So I don't know how that would go.
Hey, Corri, you're gonna teach her. You're gonna teach her a few things. I'll tell you that. So.
Well, Mike, the truth is that I used to be a huge scaredy cat about horror movies, and then I realized it to be my own. So I just had to push myself little by little. I used to have a trick where I would look like my eyes were open enough, but I was sort of blurring my own vision so that I wouldn't have to watch the scary parts. But I've really toughened up, lately. So I'll make sure to help desensitize Elizabeth to the horror movie stuff. Hey, I got you. I got you, babe.
Hey, what's with a little chainsaw and a mask? I mean, what's so scary about that? I mean, a chainsaw you cut trees with, right? It's like, think of a human as a tree.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to send Freddy Krueger over to maybe sing with you one day, guys. So.
He directed a film I did. So
really?
Yeah. Robert Englund, yeah, great guy.
Oh, yeah, I did hear a lot about things as well, too. And you also fronted a band called Broke Down Cadillac, and you also had some, you had your songs featuring Desperate Housewives, Hellcats, and more. You also wrote music for some, Sugarland and Tiger Lily, and a lot more, and maybe just tell us about those.
Absolutely. All of those, I feel like having an entertainment career, you really have to diversify, just like you would a portfolio, the stock market. The only way to have a successful career is like you're doing, Mike. You do tons of different things, and that's what I've always tried to do is try to take opportunities when they come up, and then work in one piece of the industry tends to lead to work in another. And so, for instance, I was living in Atlanta, met some fellow songwriters, wrote some music with them. They went on to become Sugarland. I felt super lucky to have worked with them. They're great people. And then they loved some of the stuff we wrote so much that they ended up using it. And And the band, Broke Down Cadillac, was really born of a union strike going on with SAG-AFTRA, where I had a little extra time on my hands. And I'm really not great at sitting still. And so, if there's a moment, I do something. Like during the pandemic, I launched a podcast called Hi, My Name is Mom with 2 other working moms. And so it's always really been about filling those gaps when they come up. And I just feel like every time I kind of, take a chance on a new creative endeavor, it's paid off in some sort of way. And so that's kind of what happened with the duo I played in, where it really was a product of having some time on my hands and some songs that I'd written that I wanted to record that then fell into the hands of some directors and producers who liked it and used it in their movies. And so I just feel like I've been really lucky to kind of work in one area when there's a little bit of a slowdown in another.
Wow, you keep yourself busy, and you threw me in there. You put me to shame, Corri. I'll tell you that. I'm going to start picking up the pace thanks to you.
I don't know about that. I mean, I heard that list that you read off. So,
and she's an amazing mom. Like, her kids are the cutest, and you should follow her on Instagram. Like, I love Paul.
Well,
I have to brag about Elizabeth because honestly, working with her has been amazing because she understands the business side of music in a way that most artists and musicians don't. Most of us know how to show up and write a song, perform a song, but she really understands the ins and outs of the music industry in a way that I'm really learning a lot from her, and just the way that she approaches a new release. It's really been awesome to watch.
Wow.
Oh, you're so sweet.
That is amazing. And where can we find your works at? Elizabeth, Corri, where can we find your music at?
So my website is corrienglish.com. It's CORRI and then English.com. And you can find all of my socials and all that on there, links to Spotify and Apple and the podcast and everything. Or sometimes an easier way to do it is to just Google it, and I feel like it all comes up. And I'm most active on Instagram in terms of social media. So it's at Corri Lee. CORRILEE. I have a link directly to our song and our video we just put out, and I love it when people come say hi, come slide into my DMs over there. I love it.
And Elizabeth, where can we find your music at?
Yeah, www.elizabethlyonsmusic.com. All my links are on there, and be sure to check out our new single, Feelin Like Christmas. And, it's available on all music platforms. We just put out a music video for it. There's a behind the song video as well. And I'm sure we'll put up the acoustic video of us singing it very soon. And be sure to, make sure to follow both of us. And, that way you can keep in touch with all of our new music releases, and make sure to follow us on Spotify or Apple Music and download and save. It really means a lot for us independent artists and the algorithm and all that good stuff. So we appreciate it.
It really sounds like it as well, too. We'll be playing Feelin Like Christmas from Elizabeth Lyons and Corri English in just a minute. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable, custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, check out the latest novel by well-known award-winning author Mia Motion Zia of No Time for Love, called Missing, an extraordinary relationship between two ordinary people based on real-life events that go through 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and the ones you love be the first to go missing. Check out the book on Amazon and other retailers, available on all formats today. Also, The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com and over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, Amazon, Audible. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. Heard worldwide on Geo7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with the wonderful duo of Elizabeth Lyons and Corri English right here on The Mike Wagner Show. Right now, here's our Christmas single called Feelin Like Christmas from Elizabeth Lyons and Corri English right here on The Mike Wagner Show.
Christmas. Only thing on my wish list is keeping it feeling like Christmas. The only thing on my wish list is la 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 la. Let's keep it fun, feeling like Christmas. It's the only thing I got on my wish list. Let's just celebrate together, raise a glass and sing a song. Keep it fun, feeling like Christmas. Oh, keep it on, la 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 la. Oh, yeah, la 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 la. The only thing on my wish list is keeping it feeling like Christmas. The only thing on my wish list is keeping it feeling like Christmas.
Great song by Elizabeth Lyons and Corri English. Just feeling like Christmas here on the Mike Wagner Show, and feeling like Christmas too. And I'm really feeling it, guys. Just tell us all about it again, the song, and what inspired you guys to write it?
Thank you. I'm so glad that you like it. That was really our goal really was, to grab a little piece of Christmas and then, spread the idea of to keep it feeling like that. And we didn't know how important that would be when we wrote it last year. This year, now that we just are trying to find those little pieces of joy amidst a chaotic year. And so really the goal is to kind of like spread a little piece of happy around in a year that's been tough for so many people.
Mm-hmm. And Elizabeth, go ahead, Elizabeth, your take on it.
Oh, no, yeah. It's just, it's basically 3 necessities you need during the holidays we all agreed on was family, friends, and some wine. And for us, we love Dow Cabernet. And so we just hope every time that you hear it, that it makes you feel like Christmas and that joy of the time of the holidays.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget the eggnog, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Spiked, definitely. When you're not pregnant, at least.
That's very important to know. I'm so glad you brought that up. Oh, my gosh, that's amazing. And what can we expect from you guys in 2021 and beyond? Okay, guys, still with us?
Elizabeth?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be putting out some new music, my first full-length album, and hopefully getting back to touring if, everything is safe to do so.
Okay.
And for me, I've got the new edition coming at the beginning of February, so that will be my focus at the beginning of the year. But I have a ton of music that I have teed up that I'm just waiting for the right moment in the world to release. And then I'll be continuing to do my podcast. Hi, my name is Mom. And, just trying to keep creating and hang out with my family and, hope that everything gets a little easier with this coming year for everyone.
That is amazing, too. And who do you guys consider your biggest influences in your careers?
Well, for me, I always come back to this, but definitely my dad. So,
yeah, for me, my parents, too.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. And also, what's the best advice you guys can give to anybody at this point?
I think the best piece of advice for me was that it is so much easier to live with failure than regret. And that the best thing you can do is go and try things that you're passionate about. And if you fall flat on your face, well, at least you're not going to sit around wishing you tried.
Uh-huh.
Completely. Yeah, for me, it's, you got to have patience, perseverance, and persistence. And this career that we have and just life in general is a roller coaster ride. And it's all about how, I guess, you ride it. And, I try to write music that, empowers and inspires and makes people believe in themselves and hope that they can go out and prove it.
That sounds like amazing as well, too. Once again, Elizabeth Lyons and Corri English with Feelin Like Christmas, talking about their careers, and good to be back, Elizabeth, here on the Mike Wagner Show. Guys, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. One of you or both of you be ideal, and looking forward to have you on. Keep in touch, and where can we find Feelin Like Christmas and all of your works at?
Thank you so much for having us on today. We so appreciate you playing the song and chatting with us. And you can find Feelin' Like Christmas pretty much anywhere you want to get your music. So we're on Spotify, on Apple, on Amazon, the list goes on. So you can find me at CorriEnglish.com. All the links are there as well. I know Elizabeth Lyons music. Is that right, Elizabeth?
Yes.
Yes.
Me.
Yes. So yeah, we hope you'll look up Feelin' Like Christmas and like jam it real loud while you dance in your living room, kind of like we did in the music video.
That's amazing. Once again, ladies, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing. Looking forward to having you on soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. Love you have you back on as well. And don't forget to stay in touch. Merry Christmas, and let's have more wine someday.
Yes, thanks, Mike. I'm down for
Merry
that.
Christmas. Happy holidays, y'all.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hi, this is Mia Mosinzia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing: Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People Based Upon a Real-Life Relationship, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon. Do read it. I'm sure you'll love it. It's www.miamosinzia.com and www.amazon.com/miamosinzia.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.